Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmen Santosha from Healing the Planet from Within, and I'd really appreciate it if you could just click down there, that subscribe button. That's awesome. Thank you so much. In this video, I'm super excited to talk about the personal template, and this is your set of rules for living, how you got it, and what you can do about it. But first, I'm going to take you to my intro. Well, what is this personal template that she's talking about? Like, what is this? Rules for living? Yes, indeed. Okay, since you're a child, throughout your childhood and from past experiences, you gather a certain set of rules for living. Now, how you gather these is from your parents and other adults around you when you're a child. And you would have witnessed and role-played their thought patterns, their behavior patterns, their emotional feeling patterns. So for instance, if you saw them react badly when they're stuck in traffic, they might be cursing and swearing, or they're getting high anxiety levels. Now, when you're an adult, you might tend to fall into those same patterns. Now, this is what you've learned is true for you. And there's so many patterns in every aspect of life. So this is what I call your personal template. And this personal template includes your thoughts, your thought patterns, what you think every day, poor me, pity me, I'm not good enough, I can't recover, I'm always sick. These thought patterns that keep going, I'm stuck in trauma bonding or poverty mindset. These are the thought patterns that you have every day, and then the thought patterns that become habitual that then eventually create these core beliefs. So that's another thing that's stuck in your personal template is these core belief systems, and they kind of dictate the way you live your life. I mean, the whole personal template does, but the core beliefs are so ingrained in you that you believe them to be true, when in fact they can be changed. They're not truth, because thoughts are not truth. No, thoughts are the constructs of reality and part of the personal template, rules for living, that you were given. But if you start to change your thought patterns and your core beliefs, you'll notice that your entire life changes. Now, another thing in the personal template is how you feel in every single situation. And these are kind of like, okay, I'm going to feel really, really sad when I lose a job, whereas someone else might say, oh, wow, this is an amazing opportunity, and they get excited about looking for their ideal job. So you can see the reaction is different from person to person according to what they were taught through your childhood and past experiences as you're growing up. Another experience might actually change the way you think or your core beliefs or the way you feel about a situation, and it changes your personal template, which changes your life. However, in personal development and spiritual development, we seek to make those changes. We seek consciously to make those changes. This is what the juicy good stuff is. Now, I actually teach this to my clients if you want this package deal where we actually look at and change your personal template. This is very unique coaching, and I don't know anyone else who does this to this level of detail that I do. But it makes me super, super excited to do this work with anyone who's interested, because if you put your hand up and say, yeah, I actually really want to change my life, I want to raise my level of consciousness, I want to step up into being the driver of my life, then you start doing this personal development. Now, the first thing you would want to get into is thought awareness. Why do I say this is so very important? So very important, so very important is your thoughts, because at any point in time, your thoughts can go into negativity. And if you are unconscious, you are not aware of the negative patterns that your thoughts are suddenly in, then they will take over your life. They will start to change the way you feel in the moment. Even if you've been progressing forward towards your passions, your dreams, and your goals, and you've made a big leap last year, still you'll have the negative thought of, I haven't done enough. I'm not good enough. I can't get there. I'll never get there. Why is it taking so long? All these negative thinking can actually set in place. And then it's very difficult to make this jump from here to here, even though you've already done it. If you see this part and you're seeing, oh, the gratitude, yeah, look, I did all this past year. This is amazing. And okay, what else is next, right? What else is next? And you keep moving forward. So your thinking is so very, very important. Your thinking can be detrimental to a whole range of things in your life. It can be detrimental. They can create a resistance to healing the physical body. Now, I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and emotions actually can get trapped in your physical body. So it can be trapped from, a trauma or overwhelming event that you had 10 years ago. It could have been a narcissistic relationship, trauma bonded, and it's stuck inside your body someplace. Could be anywhere, okay? It could be usually in your abdomen. So let's say, for instance, it's stuck in your back shoulder blade. Now, your back shoulder blade is also linked to the body organs as well. So if you're actually feeling something like your gallbladder is feeling really sluggish or painful, you get a lot of gas, when you release the trapped emotion, it instantly releases that pressure, that pain, that gas. It's just amazing how it works. And a lot of times it's instantaneous because our world is made of energy. Your physical body is made of energy. The emotions are made of energy. Your thoughts are made of energy. Everything's made of energy. And when you take it from that mindset, if you're actually doing the investigation properly as to why the emotions are there and identify them, this is a very, very crucial part of this healing. And then you make the intention with the deepest gratitude for the God source. And I say this is very important, because this flicks you into this state of gratitude, which is a higher energy vibration, and it assists the healing process. Now, if you're just flicking it all along, it doesn't make much of a difference. It has to be that deepest gratitude with the God source. You can say, thank you, God, thank you, Allah, thank you, Shiva. It could be thank you to the God source that you recognize. That's completely fine, as long as you step into that essence of gratitude. That's the closest I can explain it, which is a higher vibration. And then what happens is this changes your energy vibrations straight away. So if you had in your back shoulder blade jealousy stuck there from 10 years ago when you didn't get that guy or girl that you really had a crush on, and perhaps they were really nasty about it, so you went into shock and you're hurt and pain, and you probably gathered some emotions in your heart wall too, but that's another video. You can go and look for that one later. And you're feeling this trapped emotion, but you don't really know what it is. You just feel that discomfort. When it's released, you don't have to carry it anymore. And you no longer have to see the world through this layer of jealousy, for example, right? Any of the stuck emotions, you've got this layer in your vibration of that negativity. So it's super amazing how this works. So the feelings and emotions are also in your personal template, especially the habitual way of thinking and feeling. So in your personal template, your rules for living, you have your thoughts, your core beliefs, your feelings, emotions, and also your attitudes about life, your attitudes about healing, your attitudes about work, your attitudes about your husband, your wife, your partner, your attitudes, and your intentions. If you have set a particular intention a long time ago that's no longer relevant right now, it still has the resonance effect on your life. It steers your life in a direction you want it to go. So when you step into personal development and spiritual development, this kind of work is even written in the Vedas. It's called the 8 Limbs of Patanjali. It's the first two, the Niyama and Yama, and you're actually consciously thinking about, it's like self-study, thinking about your patterns in life and how you can change them. And you go into the depth of this personal development and you can make changes and you're steering your life the way you want it to go. Now, at first, I know this sounds really complicated and chaotic and you're like, whoa, like, this is ridiculous, woman. What are you talking about? Like, I'm supposed to be doing what? Okay, I know it's new for us right now. The world is raising to a higher level of vibrations, and I'm a really big fan of that. This is something that's going to be very interesting. And eventually we won't have to be stuck in this personal template or have emotions stuck in our physical body anymore, because we will be functioning at the higher level. So this is a brand new experience for you to jump on board, step on board, that you just say, okay, look, I'm going to put my hand up for this and I'm going to try and do this. What she's saying, I'm going to try and change my thought patterns. And I'm going to be consciously aware that if a negative thought pattern comes in my mind, that it's not going to take over my life. That's a big thing. These thoughts are very sneaky. Let me give you an example, and maybe some of you can relate to this. Last weekend, there was a full moon, and everyone I had spoken to, some of my clients even, were actually saying it was really heavy energy. They felt really dark and bleak and negative and depressed, and it felt like there's no will to live. That's what it felt like. And these are people from around the world, and even myself felt it that weekend. But me, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, why are we feeling that this weekend? And I was like, okay, I just did a meditation and I had to keep up my psychic shields and I had to keep going, okay, well, this is a thought in my mind right now, but it's not relevant to my life. It just happens to be in my mind, because I don't take thoughts as truth. I take them as visitors. They'll come in and they'll visit me. I was like, where did I pick you up from? Like, you're walking down the street and you can pick up the energy vibration of someone else, either their thoughts or emotions. And it's like, that's not mine, why? Or some non-physical being can be standing next to you trying to, hey, put this in your mind. And if you're consciously aware of your thoughts, it doesn't happen as easily. You can question everything in your mind and your life changes. I've got so much more to tell you on this topic that I'm just going to keep making more and more videos, and I'm really excited you're jumping on board. You've joined me on my YouTube channel. Please click over here at this button here and subscribe, and then wander over here and click that like button. That'd be super awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Send your friends over to watch my channel. Let them know this is where it's at. This is where it's happening. We're going to do some good things here, people. We're raising the level of vibration on the planet. We're expanding consciousness, and we're healing the planet from within. My name is Carmen Santosha, and I'm from the website Healing the Planet from Within. I wrote the book Healing the Planet from Within, and I am a big fan of this project, of this passion that, I downloaded, channeled a few years ago, and now it's time to put it out into the world because everyone's ready. People are just eating this stuff up right now. Come and join me. You're welcome to have a private session with me, or just simply go to my website, look for the free personal development worksheets, and you can start on your personal development journey now. And you can even watch my meditations on YouTube or listen to them and really engage them in your everyday life. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate having your attention on this, and I look forward to seeing you in the future, either in a private session or in a Zoom meeting or whatever. Thanks, guys. Namaste.